Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. So the Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-ups on the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yep, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Now it's second down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Power, great pass to the defender. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Every therefore is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Alabama's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Powering through. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And off in a single back formation. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good.
How'd she get out front?
Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Important second down play coming up. We go with a direct snap. Some hard running there through a tackle. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Just trucks the man. And they pick up the first out of the 20.
Salche. Probably confused.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll toss it to the right side. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. It was a foot race, and he won it. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Aurora. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, he'll try and run for it. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Running with purpose. He's swarmed by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Checks this down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. And the Canes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. No huddle now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Makes a nice move there. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get...
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Knight. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's going to hand this off. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm on the defense flying to the football. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play into the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's a throw underneath to the back. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Hold it. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
He hands it off from the gun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right.
The kick is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll tackle him at the 27. Again, makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So,
oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
We stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking here. Direct snap to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First play of the drive, they look to the right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He'll hand it off. Powerful running here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, Miami. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
25.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off.
Coach, I stop.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up in the sack in a crucial moment. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets it. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes come into the final minute hoping to run the clock out here and win it. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.